Hello, students. I'm going to talk today a little bit about how to choose the right university. The focus is going to be in US and Canada, and I'm just going to talk about a few things that you should be conscious about while choosing the right university. First, as most of you already know, is the coursework. Uh, the university that you choose has to have an exhaustive coursework and a very good reputation in the subject, in the topic that you are opting for. So, that I believe is one of the most important aspects of choosing the university, which is the coursework. So, before you decide on applying to a particular university, you should look at the coursework that is on offer, particularly within your subject, and the flexibility. Most universities would offer you a very, very flexible program. So, for example, if you are going for computer science, you are allowed to take programs in courses in business also. So, that is also very important if you want that flexibility in your course curriculum. Another thing that most of us Indians look at is the placement record. Now, unfortunately, what happens is most universities do not put their placement record on their website. So, we don't know where to get that information from. The best way to go about that is to contact the Indian Students Association or some form of a club or an organization at that university and try and find out. You can also find it from your seniors who might have gone to that university. And of course, there are websites which would let you know which universities have a very good placement record. Third thing, of course, all of us look for is the cost of education in that particular universities. Here, I want to point out that there are generally two types of universities: state universities and private universities. Uh, Typically, it is observed that state universities might have a lower cost of education, but it's not always so. Some private universities also are extremely affordable and have a fantastic coursework. So, look at what you want and then decide. Another thing is the cost factor should not be limiting, because today you can get education loans which are very, very extensive in terms of covering the entire education cost, as well as in the entire living and other cost for the entire stay duration of your stay over there. So that is also a very good aspect that you should explore. Third, of course, is scholarships. We all want scholarships. Some universities do have a practice of offering scholarship, but some don't. So take a look at their record in terms of scholarship, and then you can take a call on that. Sometimes what happens is that the cost after scholarship may be higher than in another university without scholarship. So that is also something that you can compare. Again, cost should not be a limiting factor, but it is something that we all look into. Then what I want you to look at is the location. For example, if you are going to a university for, say, computer science, then Silicon Valley or Silicon Beach, or some areas in Texas, some areas in Northeast might be very good locations for you. But it's not always so. I mean, there are very, very good universities which are located specifically in university towns, which also have fantastic programs and fantastic placements. So that is one thing. What you should not consider here is, one, you should not plan to go to a particular location just because your friends or relatives are there. Your friends or relatives are not going to be of much help to you in terms of your career development, or in terms of the quality of education that you get, or in terms of your placement. So do not focus on that. That is my strong advice. The reason is that by doing that, we are limiting our area of operation drastically. Say, for example, you have your relatives in New York or New Jersey area, then you are completely ignoring the rest of the US. We cannot do that. And let me tell you, All universities are very, very safe provided you are careful, and they offer excellent educational placement and other opportunities. So take care of that, take advantage of that, and do not be limited to a particular area. That is my advice. So here I have covered a few areas where I want to point out what you should keep in mind, uh, areas in choosing your university. If you want some more discussion on the same topic, you can come and meet me. I'm at Disha Consultants on CG Road, Shilp Building. Thank you, and I appreciate your time.